Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Vivid Voltage video. Yes guys, Vivid Voltage is finally out on PTCGO. And we got some pretty cool new cards. And the one I wanted to cover today was going to be the Pikachu VMAX today. Now, Pikachu VMAX is a pretty cool card that can one-shot stuff, which is like, I think, the big selling point of this. And the deck I'm going to be using here is going to be using it with the brand new Electrode. And of course, stuff like Boltund to power your Pikachu VMAX up. A very cool combo. I'm really liking this card so far. If you guys want to see more games with this deck in action, you can check out my live stream I did yesterday using the deck a little bit. If you guys want to go check that out, you get some more games, you get to see more games with this deck in action. But this is the list I'm playing here for the video. Pretty concise, straightforward list. Pikachu VMAX is a ton of fun to play. It is a thick boy. This man to be eating good. Yeah, Pikachu VMAX just one-shot stuff, and that's what makes it so cool. So yeah, before we get the video, guys, of course, shout out to Card Caravan, guys, the sponsor on the channel. If you guys want to get any Vivid Voltage codes, whether it be the pack codes, the pre-release kit codes, the theme deck codes, the ETB sleeve codes, get them over at Card Caravan, guys. Card Caravan is selling those codes for the cheapest online right now. So if you want to get stuff for cheap, get them over at Card Caravan TCG. If you get any codes over at Card Caravan, guys, you can use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. It really helps the channel out, helps yourself out, and helps out Card Caravan too. So shout out to Card Caravan, guys. Check them out and use code LDF at the checkout if you get any codes. You can also check out my Patreon down below if you guys want to pledge $2 a month for exclusive content. You can check out my Patreon. I am posting my 50 locked pack opening video of Vivid Voltage over on my Patreon. So if you guys want to check out my Patreon for exclusive content, it's another way to support the channel. You can check it out down below. So let's take a look at the Pikachu deck here. So this is the list I'm playing. I don't know if there's any other Pikachu VMAX list online yet as the time of recording this, but this is the list I'm using here. Electrode is actually low-key busted in here. You can use Buzz-App Generator to get 2 light energies onto your Pikachu, which allows you to power it up in one turn, because you do G-Max Volt Tackle, which does 120 damage, does 150 more damage if you discard all the energy, which means you do 270 damage. Now, that's enough to knock out a lot of tag teams and Vs. Now, we also have 1 Vitality Band. This is mainly just here to do 280 damage. Of course, the big bad ADP has 280 HP. So that's why we got the Band in here. It's better than Goon in my opinion, because Band is universal. You can use it with Boltund and Koko V and Raichu. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. Pikachu VMAX, we try to power it up through Koko Prism, with Boltund V's Electrify, and also with Electrode's Buzz-App Generator. So we have multiple ways to power up our Pikachu VMAX. To support the deck, we also got Raichu in here. Raichu. You know, I think it's better than playing a Pika ROM. I tried Pika ROM at first, but the Raichu is way better with Tandem Shock. And then, of course, a Koko V for the free retreat pivot. Even Spike Draw is like low-key good, because we can do like 20 damage, and then like that's softening stuff up for the 300 damage G-Max Volt Tackle, because you got 20 and then you got, you know, Vitality Band. I actually really like this Pikachu here with Pikachu V. The new one is okay, but personally I just prefer this Pikachu V instead because of Circle Circuit being able to be a pretty good late game attack for a 2-prize option. If your bench is full, you can do 150 damage, I think, or 120 damage, whatever the case is. It's actually not bad damage output. And we can even use Pika Ball to soften stuff up for that G-Max Volt Tackle. Going to the rest of the deck, you know, Simple Calm, Quick Balls. You know, we're playing Calm in here over E-Radar because we're not playing Pika ROM, and also Calm finds us Pika VMAX. 2 Stamps, 4 Switch, 1 Swell. I will say, 3 Stamps might actually be better than 2. I actually kind of feel like 3 Stamps is better in here because, you know, you give up a prize with Buzz-App Generator, and sometimes you can actually use Electrode in combination with Reset Stamp to put your opponent down to like 2 cards. So I actually think a 3rd Stamp is good in here. I don't know what I would cut though, in all honesty. Everything in this deck is pretty relevant. The only thing I'd maybe consider is the Mallow Lana. But yeah, I would maybe try to consider a 3rd Reset Stamp. If you can find room for an extra stamp, play a 3rd Stamp. Yeah, pretty simple supporter count. I maybe want to bump up the boss count too. 2 boss might be a little low, but again, what would you take out? I am playing a Mallow Lana. This is in here mainly one, you can heal your Pikachu, but I also like it because after you do G-Max Volt Tackle, you get rid of all the energy on your Pikachu, and then you're kind of just stranded. You can play an Air Balloon, obviously, but you can also Mallow Lana and heal it, so that's why it's there. And you can use it with Raichu also, I guess. It's universal. 2 Air Balloon, 1 Band, 4 Speed, 10 Lightning. You might want to maybe consider an 11th basic energy for the Electrode, because you have to have energy in your deck. So that's not a bad option either, to play an extra energy if you want. You can cut a Speed and play an extra Lightning. That's it for the list here. Pikachu VMAX is a lot of fun to play. It's actually pretty promising. At first, I was like, is this card really good? After playing games with it and also testing it on stream, and getting some pretty close matches, this deck is honestly not that bad. I actually think this deck can compete with some other decks. Let's go try it out. Alright guys, getting into the first match with Pikachu V. Let's see how we do. We lost the coin flip, that's fine. If we can go second, we gotta take advantage of that turn 1 Electrify. So we'll see if my opponent lets me go first or second. They're gonna go first. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Not perfect. This hand is not very good. It's actually not bad. This hand's actually fine. It's not as bad as I thought. The calm kind of makes this hand kind of decent, to be honest. The calm's actually good. The one thing I did learn is Electrode can only use the ability when it's on the bench, not in the active spot. So I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that you can't use Electrode if it's in the active spot. Let's see what we're playing against here. See the Jirachi start. We're up against the Welder deck. Okay. Could be against Centiskorch. Centiskorch... I don't know if that's a bad matchup. Actually, if they're playing Welder, why would they go first? Unless they're playing Baby Blounds. But even then. Can we be Baby Blounds? I don't know if we can be Baby Blounds. I don't think they are. Yeah, they got rid of Stamp. That's a great discard, actually. Yeah, I don't think they're playing Baby Blounds. There's no way. They're playing a Centiskorch deck, probably. Which is fine. We can beat Centiskorch. It's just coming down to whether or not we set up well enough. Switch. Oh, okay. Now this hand is looking really good. Now, this is a good starting hand. I guess we could have won Koko Prism too, but it's fine. This is a really good hand, though. The only thing that makes this hand bad is if we don't get a switch. We have 3 in the deck. We have both Air Balloons. So let's put down our 2 mouse Pokemon here and see if we can get a switch. We do. Okay, nice. Okay, no... It's a lot of energy, but we have speed energy, though. And a calm, so it makes up for it. Okay, this is a pretty good setup. Now, will my opponent concede the game because our start is really good? We'll find out. I mean, literally, we got the busted of hands. We got the Dedenne, Boltund, Voltorb down. We have a Chaotic Swell. The only problem is our hand is not very good to respond with, but we can always go Bolt Storm. Like, our start here was insanely good. That was a really good start. Now, the only problem is, can my opponent keep up? Probably. Yeah, there's a calm. Okay, they can take advantage of that Welder. Are they playing Charizard? Oh, they're playing Cinderace. Oh, shoot. We go 270 damage. And then they go, okay, no, actually, no, 310 HP with, okay, never mind. I was going to think, because technically we hit the Cinderace for 280, so we can't use Vitality Band with Pikachu VMAX, because if we do, they knock us out with counter. I did not realize that. That's actually pretty good. We can knock out their Cinderace here if we draw a boss. I think we still just attack with Boltund, obviously. Ooh, they got heals. Well, that doesn't matter. We're always two-shotting them, unless they, like, have, like, triple hyper potion Mallow Lana crazy insane in DDV plays, which won't happen. And we just really just talking about Boltund here. Okay, good top deck. Got Electrode. That's calm bait, actually. I don't really want to get rid of this hand though. No, that's fine. We'll do another Dedenne change. I wouldn't mind actually building up Raichu either. I kind of like the idea of going Raichu here. We can go Koko Prism. We can also get Pikachu VMAX. Pikachu V actually could get knocked out next turn if my opponent has Cinderace VMAX. I think we should definitely just go here. We can't go Koko now. I think we still take the Raichu though. And just leave that door open. We could also just go Electrify. But because our setup is so good, we're chilling. Oh, we didn't get a boss. Okay, we'll just knock out the Jirachi then. We got a boss there. I could have gotten damage on the Cinderace to then finish off with Pikachu VMAX, but I'll take what I can get. Our start is pretty good so far, though. We have lots of mouses on our bench. Like, you gotta think, bro, we got a big, fat, thick mouse right here. We got the big rat. We got another big rat. And then we have 2 different mouses on the bed. This deck is literally the rat deck. This is like the mousiest, rattiest deck of all time. This is literally the most raddest of all rat decks. Okay, that boss. See, that's what I was worried about, right? They had a boss. If we didn't get the Pikachu down, they would have probably knocked me out. We don't have a boss of our own, so that's not good. Switch. Do they have the Cinderace VMAX? It doesn't one-shot me, though. It only does 190 damage. They can always retreat, actually, if they get a stadium here. So it doesn't matter if they bring in the Cinderace, but I don't know. Boltund is so good, though. Look at this. Look at how good Boltund is. It's like it's blocking my opponent from damaging our bench. It's actually kind of nuts how good Boltund is. Just realizing now. So, depending on what they do here, I think we just, we keep attacking with Boltund. We'll knock out the Volk. We'll attach the Raichu. Yeah, this is fine. We'll go... I'm going to put a basic energy on the Raichu so that we can save the speed energy. Do we want to Marnie them? They have a 4-card hand. Our hand is... Actually, our hand is really good. I actually don't really think we need to Marnie them. I think we just Bolt Storm. Because what we can do is, like, we go Pikachu VMAX. Now, maybe we should have Marnie to find boss, I guess. I don't know. Our hand is just so good. Like, our hand is really good. Because we have Mallow Lana too, which we can probably play with Pikachu. And we have Quick Ball, right? Like, we can go Electro to the Raichu, then we can stamp them to 3 once they knock this out. Like, our hand is just... we're really well set up right now. I do think we want to go with the Raichu play. That's a good read. They lose a gear, so our stamp play becomes even relevant. I think we do go Raichu here. But we don't have a pivot, I guess. We can play the Mallow Lana. Yeah, we can go Mallow Lana, but we waste it. But when do we ever need it? Probably we don't really ever need it, right? The counter already does an insane amount of damage. How many switch are they down, actually? 1. They're down 2 switch. Okay, so Stamp Raichu does seem pretty good here. Yeah, Stamp Raichu seems pretty good. I like that. Okay. Coco's not in the deck. I should have counted. Oh my god. Oh, it's not in the deck. I didn't realize. It's on the lost zone, obviously. I didn't use it. It's prized. Okay, that's fine. We're still not... It's not the end of the world. We just can't go Raichu this turn. Now we have to waste... And we have to waste a Mallow Lana. That's fine. Yeah, I misplayed. Yikes. I didn't realize this thing was prized. Air Balloon! There we go. Do they play Tool Scrapper? I mean, there's no way they have Tool Scrapper, Hyper Potion. No, they probably don't have room for it. Should we stamp them to 4? They can't knock me out this turn, right? Yeah, I think we always stamp. Okay, I misplayed there. I didn't realize Coco wasn't in the deck. I should have checked my prizes. That's my fault. It's fine, though. I don't think it's the end of the world. We're still in a fine enough position. We're not getting knocked out. We can actually just G-Max Volt Tackle them. But if they have a Mallow Lana, which they haven't played a Mallow Lana yet. I honestly think we just go all in, right? Then we just Air Balloon next turn, and then go Electrode, build up Raichu. Yeah, if we just hit them for 120 damage, then they just fully heal it with a Mallow Lana, and then we're back to square one. Then they get a hit on me. I think we just want to just punch them as hard as we can. There's a really good chance they have a heal here. If they were down 2 Mallow Lanas, I definitely would have went. They have Hyper Potion Welder, so I think definitely just going for the hit there was good. I don't know. Our game plan is always, I think, going to go late game Raichu here. We can go with another Pikachu next turn. We have 10 HP left. They don't play Goon, though, obviously. Is our active? It's any way we like. So... if only we didn't have Coco Prize. This is kind of awkward. So we go Raichu. I think we just got to try to stamp to 1, but they have Jirachi still. They're down 3 switch, though. We'd have to do Electrode now, right? We have to try to get our stamp to 1 here. We don't have any Dedennes or Crobats left, and we have Crobat. I don't know if we're going to win this. If we whip stamp here, this could be really bad. We have to find Reset Stamp off of the thing. Okay, we'll do Electrode first, just in case I don't have enough energy left. Yeah, I got 2 on the dot. Stamp's there. We have our Crobat. We'll see how this goes. We could knock him out with Dedenne, actually, too. We can go knock out Dedenne, bring in the Voltorb. That's not bad, actually, either. But then we don't get to stamp them to 1. No, actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, you know what? I kind of like the idea of doing Dedenne. And then we get a Dedenne change for later on in the... Okay, yeah. Let's just do Dedenne here. I think Dedenne change is actually pretty good. Do we research or do we Marnie? Marnie's not bad. I mean, 5-card hand. They just win if they have a boss, though. See, this is... I don't know if we're going to win this. Yeah, if only Coco wasn't prized and we could just paralyze this, we'd probably have a shot. They've only played 1 boss so far, and they played how many Quick Balls? 2? They could get Eldegoss next turn. I think we've probably lose this. We can go Marnie boss. We can go we can research, try to get that stamp to 3. We could just Static Shock them, actually, too. Then that makes Stamp to 1 liable. Okay, we're definitely... I think we just Marnie. Down so much energy, though. We have to... No, we have how many speeds left? We have 2 speeds. Okay, next turn we should be okay. Or maybe we can win next turn we get a boss. So if we go here... We can go... I don't know if I like... What are the chances like Goon... They could literally go Goon knockout on my active and win the game, and then they don't need a boss. I think we just go Tingly Return and give them the Electrode. And hope they don't have a boss in a 5-card hand with a Jirachi, but they're down 3 switch. We're gonna have to go for it. Okay, that was a long turn, but I had to think that through. I really had to think that through. Yeah, I think Electrode's always the play. In case they have a Goon or something. Koko? Not that it matters anymore. No. Koko? Okay, there's the Koko. Not that, I mean, they have the boss in hand, don't they? They bring in the Cinderace. They have boss. We lost. Yep, there's Eldegoss. Dang it, bro! Okay, please tell me your Eldegoss is prized. I'm kind of upset. Yeah, I feel like if we paralyzed them that one turn, we maybe had a chance of winning. I don't know. The deck still, I think, played really well that game. Our start was amazing, but yeah, things just kind of fell apart at the end there. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we had to paralyze them. Not much I can really do about that. I mean, yeah, I can't think of how I could have played that better other than just not having Koko prize. Yeah, not having Koko prize I think would really hurt us the most. Alright guys, getting into the match with Pikachu VMAX here. We'll see how we do. We lost the coin flip. It's not good. We want to go second with this deck. But they're going to go first anyways. Okay, we'll see what we're playing against here. That's an opening hand. Good thing we didn't have a basic, because that hand would be a little awkward. We have way too many of our speeds. But like, if we started like a basic and that was a research, not a Marnie, bro, this hand would be not good. Alright, how we looking? Okay. Not a terrible hand. We'll do the speed energy. Oh, we need to find Boltund, though, actually. Yeah, I don't know about this hand, then, actually, to be honest. I mean, we don't have to go Boltund, but we want to go Boltund and then Electrode. We don't want to go Electrode and then have to do Boltund in the late game, because we miss a turn. So we always want to go... We're against ADP anyways. So we have to one-shot this somehow. Can we ever beat ADP? Probably not. Maybe, I don't know. It's possible. Them going first isn't good. Yeah, they already got the metal on. They had the water in hand. See if they get a Zacian. Our start isn't that great. We'll see what happens. So if we can go Boltund here next turn, like if we can top pick a Boltund here, or a Quick Ball or a Calm, this hand is pretty good. Okay, no Zacian. Okay. That's good. We'll get the big Bolt Boy. So we got Koko in the deck this time. We got one Electrode prize. We do have Raichu. We got Crobat in the deck. Pikachu VMAXs are all there. We got both Stamps, bosses there, Mallow Lana. All of our supporters and all of our energy is in the deck. And we have the band, too, to knock up the ADP. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Don't draw anything bad. So we can Marnie them instead. Yeah, Marnie seems better here. I do want to research to get an energy in the discard, but they have a big enough hand. I feel like Marnie is just, like, whatever. We just Marnie them. Another Pikachu. We could probably just win with one Pikachu VMAX, right? Maybe we can bench it, I guess. Now we'll just go Electrify. The only thing that would tip me off is if they had hammers. If they have hammers, it's like, well, if they have hammers and they do get lucky with their heads, we might lose. But for the time being, we're in a pretty okay spot. The only thing we're missing is a way to damage the AD. Yep, they have hammers. The only thing we're missing is a way to knock out ADP here in one hit. So we could, I mean, we could Bullstorm them. They could whip the AC here, which is best case scenario. Probably not. I don't really like researching the Stamp away. Stamp's really relevant here. Crushing Hammer, though, is going to be a big headache, not going to lie. I'm a little annoyed they have the hammers in the deck. Like, what I want to do is I want to Boltstorm them next turn, but we're not going to be able to really take advantage of that because they have Rushing Whammer. Alright, Intrepid Sword, so we can Marnie? No, Research Rip. I was hoping they had a dead hand and they decided to go Intrepid Sword. Hopefully they don't AC me here. They AC Hammerheads me. That's going to be really bad. I mean, to be fair, though, we could just go all in for the knockout, or we could just hit them with Bolt Storm. If they don't get the AC, I think we just Bolt Storm them. If they do get the AC, I think maybe we go Dedenne and try to get the knockout with Pikachu VMAX. But only one band in the deck. I mean, they're digging. They have a lot of dig here. That's what kind of scares me. They still have, like, Crobat, which is pretty annoying. And they still have hammers, so, like, we still might fall victim to hammer here. If only they didn't play Crushing Hammer, though. Ah. Crushing Hammer could really screw me over. Okay. This is good. Gotta roll my eyes real quick. I think we just Bolt Storm them. We have Koko. It's not the end of the world. You could Koko now. They predicted the Bolt Storm. Okay, then we can go Pikachu VMAX then and just hit them for 120 then. Maybe. Okay, there's the VMAX. Nice, 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 nice. I guess we'll bench this. We'll have to evolve it at some point. Do we ever want to bench Dedenne? I mean, we can knock them out here. I think we do. We can try it. We still get the knockout, so I think we just still go for it. Okay, this is a good sign. That's all of our stamps, though, which is kind of sus. I think we're going to take a Voltorb. We could actually go Crobat. We just need that Vitality Band, and we're going to be in a really good spot if we get it. Crobat for 2. Also, we need Voltorb too. So, I mean, in theory, I think we just research and hope we get it. Do we just stamp them? No, we're just going to research. We're going to be out of... We could just Marnie them. We can always just hit for 120. Like, that's not the worst thing ever either, right? Hit for 120. Hope they don't get double crushing hammerheads. Or we can research and get the Vitality Band and knock this out. Okay, I'm feeling like just researching. Vitality Band one time. Oh, we didn't get it. We got Crobat. Oh, we got the Crobat. I don't know, though. We can also just go 120. They hit with Zacian. We're not going to draw a Vitality Band. We have 25 cards. Yeah, we're not going to get a Vitality Band there. I'm just going to hit them for 120. That sucks. We could have got the band. That's why I want to play more bands. We're actually down 5 supporters. We got a few left. We still have Crobat. So yeah, I think just not... There's no way we're going to get the Vitality. If we had like maybe a quick ball or two, maybe I would have went for the play. We're not going to be able to one-shot them. We just got to hope they don't get lucky with Crushing Hammer. That's the only thing I'm worried about here, is that they get a bunch of hammer heads. We got Boss. So we can Boss knock this out. That's pretty good. We can actually knock it out with Boltund instead of Pikachu, too. Alright, don't hammer me and just do AC so I can knock out Boltund. Now I wish I put the Air Balloon on the Pikachu. I guess we still have it, right? We should have maybe Air Balloon the active then, knowing that we weren't one-shotting. Ooh, I was about to say Koko top deck would be great. Do we need to bench Voltorb? We already have a Voltorb in play. We can thin out the deck by one card we don't need, like this other Pikachu. And then we can just research. I think we just want to try and knock him out Boltund here. Yeah, then we can save Pikachu for a rainy day. Oh, but I guess if we do that, then all they have to do is... Maybe we do knock him out with Pikachu then. Maybe we should just go for the Pikachu knockout. Then they do 260 damage. Then we do Electrode, knock them out. Or we can just knock them out Boltund. But then we just lose to another Zacian knockout on my Dedenne. That seems pretty bad too. I mean, they could just have Boss here too, right? I think Boltund's always the better play. I think Boltund's always the better play here. Okay, what's our prizes? Swell's not really useful. Electrode's good. I shouldn't have evolved the Voltorb knowing my Electrode's prize, but whatever. We don't have any stamps left. That's something that kind of concerns me. This will probably just come down to a boss on my Dedenne, to be honest. And them getting lucky with Crushing Hammer, that was also a thing. We can always go Electrode, though, if worse comes to worse. Yeah, not having Crushing Hammer, or not having, yeah, you know, just not having the Reset Stamp, it might just be the death of me. They have one Metal Saucer left, though, so there's a chance they can't build up the other station in time. Without Stamp, though, I don't see how we're going to win this effectively enough. They get rid of a boss. That's a good discard. They're down one boss only, though. Are they going to boss me now? Are they going to knock out the Electrode? If they do that, we just quick ball for another Voltorb. What are they doing? They're going to they could Marnie me, I guess. That's not bad either. Yeah, they're going to Marnie me. Okay, sure. I don't know if I agree with that, though, but okay. This can be a close game, though. I'm glad the Eldegoss for boss play is not available anymore. Dead hand. Yikes. If this thing doesn't get built up, we're okay, right? They have one saucer left. They still have a bunch of metals, though. Oh, I don't know, man. This is going to be a close game. This is going to be an insanely close game. If we had Reset Stamp, I actually feel like we would win this. But we don't have Stamp, so... F in the chat. We have 2 supporters left. We still have Dedenne and Crobat. I don't know. We have a chance of winning this still. It's ADPization. It's like, yeah, the dude now is not on my Dedenne, and it's like game over. Here we go. What do we draw? An energy? That's fine. Okay, next turn we can just win with Electrode. I mean, we just gotta hope they don't have Saucer Energy Boss and a way to move into the Zacian. They're only down 1 switch, though. They haven't even played Air Balloon. Dude, we're so screwed. Yeah, we're screwed. There's no way we're gonna win this. They definitely have game, right? There's no way. There's no way they don't just have game here. We'll see. They could also knock out my Electrode, and they have no way to attack a Pikachu. That could be a problem. We're cutting it close. It's another close game with Pika. Oh, man. Yo, don't tell me your hand is Saucer, Energy, Boss. I mean, they still have 21 cards. They actually still have a lot of cards left, so that last Saucer might be hard to find. Or it could be prized, which is best case scenario. Maybe we should have benched the Raichu in case we get stamped to 1, but they could also just Boss Trap it. But we had Switch in hand. But everything else is a 1 retreat, so it's a bit easier to move. We don't have Koko. Maybe we should have benched the Raichu, actually, to avoid the boss play here. Okay, Zam. That's fine. We have our last boss. This is a stressful. Do we have any lightning in the deck, actually? 5, 7. Yeah, we got 3 lightning left. Assuming, even if one's prized, we still have enough lightning in the deck. Okay, as long as we don't draw the lightning energy here. So we can still win this. Are they going to bench Zam? They could bench Zam and wall us, obviously. That is still a possibility. We could just go Raichu, though, and lightning ride them, but that won't knock them out, right? Yeah. We have to get forward. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Here we go. They got the Air Balloon. Now they just need Saucer, Energy, Boss. They are down a boss. That's good. No, they got the Saucer! No, they found it, bro! The 1 Saucer! No! We've lost to ADP. Did we? Do they have Boss for game? They're down 2 Boss. They don't have Eldegoss. They still have Crobat. 5-card hand. They don't have Guru anymore, I don't think. They've already Primate Wisdomed. I think. Did they? Please don't have Boss. Please don't have Boss. Please don't have Boss. Please don't have Boss. Please. Yes, we've won! We took down ADP-zation with Pikachu VMAX. Which honestly is most likely a favored matchup if things go your way. So now to make sure we have everything in the deck. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. Whew. Dude, that was so intense. I can't believe we almost, like... maybe we should have knocked out the ADP with Pikachu then instead of the Boltund so that we weren't in this position. Still, though. Pikachu VMAX, this man's a G. G-Max Volt Tackle. Take it in the face, ADP. Get out of the standard format. Get banned already or whatever. Stop buffing Zacian. But anyways, that is going to be it for the video today, guys, with the Pikachu VMAX deck. Pretty great stuff. Pikachu VMAX, it is promising. And again, guys, if you want to see more gameplay with this deck in action, check out my live stream I did with the Pikachu VMAX in the thumbnail. I did some games with Pikachu there also, and also showed off the power of this deck. So yeah, after making this video, I think honestly the only thing I maybe consider cutting is the Koko, but, you know, against Zam, it's okay. You could cut it though. I can see the Koko getting cut for like another Air Balloon, or maybe even like an Energy, or a third Reset Stamp. Again, in that scenario, having Stamp would have been really good. So both games the Stamp would have been really good. So I actually think this deck needs to play 3 Stamps, even 4. Like, plain Reset Stamp is just really good. I think we should definitely just bump up the Stamp count. 100%. I think this deck definitely needs to play another Reset Stamp. No doubt about it. But yeah, that'll be it for the Pikachu VMAX video, guys. If you enjoyed today's PTCGO video on Vivid Voltage, drop a like down below, guys. And if we can reach over 100 likes, it would make me very happy, because Vivid Voltage hype is here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Vivid Voltage video. Unfortunately, I got a dentist appointment today, so I can't stream today unless it gets canceled. But yeah, expect a theme deck review out tonight too, on the new Charizard theme deck. I'm going to do a theme deck review on that. Got a lot of hype stuff planned, guys. Thanks for watching, and peace out.